Alright guys, snapshot time, and we're doing the full review now. If you haven't seen our video about the new mob, the Guardian, make sure to check it out. But we will brush over him here in this snapshot review as well. Just too crazy. So guys, where to start? As mentioned, there is a crap load of stuff. But yeah, first here Ganon lined up all the new crafting recipes for us for the new blocks. We have them here in the dispensers or droppers. You can see this is a new block called Prismarite, and it also has a brick variant of it. It has a sea lantern variant. It has a dark Prismarite, and we quickly wanna mention the new dirt version here too. This has nothing to do with the latest snapshot, but should be mentioned. So these cool new blocks are made from the prismarine shards and over here prismarine crystals. Those can be obtained by killing these guys. Right, they drop them. Sometimes they drop shards. Sometimes they drop the crystals. And with this crafting recipe, 2x2. And this is a 3x3, and the lantern is a mix of crystals and shard. And this one here, as it is a darkish block, it uses an ink sac. So you can see the crafting recipes here for these cool new build blocks. You can also obtain them from the underwater temples we showed you in the previous video. But that's over there. We can show you later on again. Looking really cool. Last thing, this dirt here is a special kind of dirt. You can see the crafting recipe here. It's made from gravel and normal dirt. It also can be found in biomes now. JL just reported that. For example, in a savanna.
Yeah, in a savanna mountain, exactly, and grass doesn't spread on it, so that's the difference. And you can mine it by hand, and you will get that dirt back. It's not like silk touch.
It's a little bit of a different dirt here. This grass will not spread onto that, which is kind of cool. I wish Isa would have had that back in the days when he was doing his chocolate island. Next up, guys, the sponge block. Finally, it's been in the game for a while, but never really had a use, or was just there, was still there, however you want to call it. Now it has. And how do you get that? Well, we showed you in the previous video, you got these boss mobs. They're called the Elder Guardians, which always respawn in the temples. And by killing them, you get sponges, they drop. And with a sponge, you can do something really cool. We have a nice water pool here. How big is that, Milky?
That's 7x9, and it's just for the general demonstration here. Yep. Like if I place a sponge here, it will take out the water, but as this pool is very big, it will refill. Yeah. But I have another setup over here. This is just 10 blocks long, and if I just place a sponge here, you will see that the water flows from this point. So this is the last, like above here is the last source block. Yeah. And I figured out that it removes water in a distance of 7 blocks.
So to make it short, you could put a sponge here in the water pool. You could put them in here and clear out water in no time. As you see, I mean, that's it. So sponge is this was not efficient placement just now, but you can see with a few sponges you can easily clear out water structures, which is really awesome. Should help you with clearing out stuff. And when you do that, the sponge will turn into a different item. It's now no longer a normal sponge, it's a wet sponge. So you might ask yourself, how do you get it dry? And Milky figured that out over here. Well, you just cook it
in the furnace.
Let it cook just normally, right? And then it will be a dry sponge again, and you can reuse it, which is really awesome. Blang. Yep. So dry sponge back. Talking about new blocks, guys, and well, not really a new block, but a new way to get a block is if you take normal stone bricks and put them into a furnace. Watch, they actually start cooking. That's new, and see what happens here right away. Take a few seconds. Oh, come on. Bam. You kind of get cracked stone brick. It's really cool. So it's also not an infinite thing now anymore. Easy way to get it for additional crafting recipe. And makes sense. I mean, you just dry out the brick and then it gets brittle and breaks up. And the new lamps, we want to quickly mention them as well. They are not affected by redstone, right? Or are they?
No,
they are
not.
transparent, so they act just as...
They are like glowstone, basically, right?
They're even more transparent. You can't even place redstone on them. They are more like glass. They are like glass that emits light.
Yeah.
But they don't let beacon beams through.
Yep.
And you can't put torches on them.
See? So all the info you need, guys. Awesome. Yeah, and also what I like about it is how it's animated. Looks really cool with this cool, circle-like effect on there. So that's pretty neat. Okay, so we were talking about new underwater structures and stuff. So you need to move quicker underwater, and over there in the distance we can see the tunnel. And me and Cube, we're gonna do a little race here. I mean, we are in creative mode, so we don't drown. So I got the new enchantment. It's called Depth Strider. So yeah, you can walk in the deep. And you can only put that on your shoes. Keep that in mind. Don't try it in creative. Always try in survival, and you will learn. You can only put it on your shoes, and the effect of it is it makes you move.
This feels so unfair.
Way quicker in water. Okay,
you have to be on the floor.
Yeah, we're walking. I'm going down. I'm going down. Let me put up my helmet. Yeah.
Wait up.
What?
Yeah, you can. Basically almost... Whoa, the guy teleported.
Run circles around Cube.
Yeah, you can basically almost sprint underwater, so it's pretty fast. And yeah, here is the temple. Let me quickly put on some night vision too. Night vision, so you can show you that again. Night vision, boom. So you can see better. Here we go. Effect was applied before I could grab the bucket. And yeah, we were clearing out some waters down here. Just to show you again the structure here, we used some sponge, and yeah, sponge should be really helpful to clear out this place, and then later on you should be able to farm those mobs. The big ones are called the Elder Guardians, and the normal ones are called Guardians. And I mentioned, we did a little video about them and mentioned their drops and stuff. But yeah, Underwater Strider, yeah. Or Deep Strider makes you walk relatively fast underwater. Not as fast as on the surface, but quite fast. Okay, guys. So, of course, as usual... Oh, let me quickly get the particles out of my face. As usual, there is a lot of command block features as well. As usual, we don't pay super much attention to that. There's other people who are really into the command blocks, but Whoopi of course analyzed it, and maybe he can quickly tell us what's going on with that.
Oh well.
You willing to?
The biggest two additions would of course be the changes that allow us to use basically the terror commands, but instead of putting the stuff into the chat, we can put it into a book, for example, written book, or on signs.
Cool. So for map makers, another interesting feature. For us survival players, well, not super important, but yeah, of course the map making stuff is what makes the game even more cool. And I want to show you one more thing we came across, which is kind of strange. I don't really know why it would make sense, but you can now do this. Yeah, I am a sideways spawned Wither. It's pretty strange. Yeah, I wonder... Come on, let's get a Guardian. Oh, now it's going on here. Elder Guardians. Let's see what they do against each other.
The Withers don't like them.
Withers don't like him. That's for sure. So yeah, guys, again, awesome new features, especially a new mob. We need to look into farming right away. We'll do some code digging, find out where the thing exactly spawns. It seems all the other Guardians are also spawning not only in the temples. I saw some outside water bodies, but around the temples there were like really a lot of them. So I'm pretty sure their spawning might be related to the temple structure there. We've seen that before in the game, and yeah, would not be a surprise if certain spawns are bound to certain locations. Other than that, again, a lot of small stuff, bug fixes here and there, and I think at least we covered the most important features. Now it's time to play around with them and have more fun as usual. If we forgot one thing, let us know down in the comments. We are out for this time. Maybe there will be a follow-up video if you find out some more later today. If not, soon. Bye, guys. Thanks, Cube, for the first official Zip Crowd Snapshot review. Now you see the stress and how bossy I can be when time is pressing. So, see you next time, guys. We're out. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.